I thought today I would show you how I bake an acorn squash. I got this just, I don't know, several days ago, and I love acorn squash, and it's that time of year, so I'm going to show you how I bake mine and prepare it. So first of all, I'm going to be baking it in this dish. So I need for both, I'm going to cut it in half, so I need for both ends to be flat. So I've already cut off part of this stem so that it will sit flat. I'll have to cut some of this off so that it will, but I'm going to go ahead and get this cut in half. And I'm not going to cut it even, I never do, but that's okay. All right, there we go. And I'm going to cut off the bottom of this so that it will sit flat. So I'll get that. All right, and my goal is that both of these will sit flat and they're going to be fine. So we'll clean the seeds out of these. All right, got that one all cleaned out. Now I'll do this half. There, that one's all cleaned out. And the next thing I do is I score these. I will show you how. I just go down through them, not clear through, just so that some of the spice I'm putting on it can get through. Okay, and I'll do the same with this one. There, got both of them scored and ready. If I can get this a little bit closer to what I'm doing here. All right, both of these are ready. Then I take a chunk of butter. I like it a little bit softer than what this is, but I just took this out of the refrigerator, so I'll kind of soften it up with my hands just a little bit here. But I like to rub some butter inside where I've scored it, it's the whole inside. And I don't care if there's a little chunk that'll melt, that's okay. But I like to butter the inside. There you can see I've got some butter up the sides and inside. Here we go. Just a little bit of butter. Get my hands dry here because the next step is to put a little bit of brown sugar in there. And I'm using the Truvia. Some of that, and then in a minute I'm going to rub that up into the sides of it too. All right. That's what I like to do. Get it covered as much as I can with a little bit of brown sugar. All right, we've got that done. And the only other thing I'm going to do is put just a little bit of cinnamon, shake just a little bit of cinnamon on it. And just a little bit of ground cloves. This doesn't have a shaker, so I'm going to do it with my fingers so I don't get too much. All right. Before I put this in the oven, I'm going to put a little bit of water down into the bottom of this pan. Just a little bit of water. It'll create some steam because I'm going to put foil over this tightly and let it steam. So there they are, all ready for the oven. So I will put some foil over this, and I'm going to go ahead and pop them in the oven. I have a pumpkin pie in the oven, but that's okay. And I will let these bake at 350 for about 45 minutes, and then I'll check them and see if they seem done enough that I can scoop the inside out. Thank you for watching. I'll show you when they come out of the oven. And here are our baked acorn squash. They smell delicious with the spices I put on there. Those baked for 55 minutes at 350, and that's what my pie baked at also, that I had in the oven at the same time. So there's some squash, and when that cools enough that I can scoop some out and taste it, we'll try it. Getting anxious to try a little bit of this squash, so I think I'm going to go ahead and scoop a little bit out into this bowl. I just love this squash. My husband's not as crazy about it as I am, but I really love it, and I like to have some of that juice there. So we'll give it a taste and we'll see what it's like. That's done perfectly. That is a very good squash. I think if you try that, you're really going to like it. Thank you for watching.